Hello and greetings, my fellow Lundarkians. LMG here. Today we're talking about the news we have today. The news today in Long Dark actually happened yesterday. But I was just giving a little time for that to digest. Got as many facts as I could for you. Yeah, update. Not happening at the end of the month. I actually did have a marathon scheduled on Twitch for the new map, but actually it's gotten pushed back a little till mid-September. Mid-September. Just probably near closer to the end of September than the middle, I can hope. But this is actually going to be pretty dang huge update because they're getting more and more. Unfortunately, it's getting a little tougher to keep that 4-week cadence of updates. Let's check my stats. I'm about 126 days in this run. Going all right. A bit of news. Also, they did nerf the fire last update. D-Force update. They did nerf the fire, so I can't get that temperature up above 700 degrees Fahrenheit anymore. So we can't have any more bonfires. That's kind of sad. Kind of sad. Yeah. So apologies also that I have not done a lot of Long Dark gameplays. I actually got a lot recorded. But sadly with this illegal copyright strike thing going on with Digital Lighting Studios and Sodesco Publishing, I've got about 4 more days. 4 more days. Is that... I really don't need it, but I think that might be another thing of maple. Interesting. But yeah, mid-September is when the next update comes out. A new region, a new map, and a lot to look forward to, I think. A lot of things have been hinted at. I'm hoping to see. That does look like maple. So I've actually already got 3 other pieces of maple. Go along with my bow, so pick up a stick. I don't really need any firewood, as you'll see when I get to main camp. So I do apologize, I won't be able to do an insanely long video because I've got that copyright strike. My rights are kind of limited right now, unfortunately. And actually, you wonder why I'm back at the radio hut, signal hut. I was actually just showing a Twitch viewer how to get a transition area from the dam and back to there. So that's why I'm out here. Kind of where the stream ended, I just stopped in the signal hut. Yeah, but a new region did show off. If you didn't check their updated video, that's on their, you can find that on the Steam News and on their YouTube channel at Hinterland Studios. About 6 minutes, 30 seconds in, they start to show off this building at the end, inside of a building. Looks kind of like industrial-like. So that's actually going to be one of the buildings that's going to be in the new map. Not a huge amount of hints. They're trying to cram a lot in this updates. One thing I do want to talk about, which has been hinted at, it might become a necessity when they get it in there, because it might be necessary with all the new stuff they're getting. Survivor AI. Other fellow survivors out here. Yeah, that pretty good possibility that's going to be in the new map. I know, I'm excited. I'm actually going to have a survivor AI out there, so I'm looking forward to meeting him and possibly killing him. More than likely. Just so mean. I want to get back to the house. I do want to show you something a little special I've done. So yeah, that's a big possibility in the update. Because we don't have a lot of time left, actually. It's we're getting about almost 3 months left in the year. The game's going to be finished by the end of the year, so they're going to be pushing out a lot of content. Then we'll talk about, they did say 7 to 10 maps. I'm going to they could surprise me, but I'm going to get us at a guess for release. There's going to be 7 maps. I honestly, they've got a lot of the final game mechanics in place. But I honestly don't think, this is Static World, a lot of hand-drawn stuff. I mean, they do got a lot of art assets, but there's a lot of other hand-drawn stuff. I mean, Hinterland takes it to the next level. So I cannot see them pushing out another 6. Another 5 to... Oh, we got fog. That's alright. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I can't see them pushing out that many maps. Maybe post-release. Yeah, but I don't think they can get it done. I mean, they're a growing studio, but they just don't have the manpower to get something, I don't think. Unless they've got something in their back pocket. One thing I do want to remember, when story mode comes out, each map is actually going to contain 25% more area than is actually in sandbox mode. So there's still going to be a lot to look forward to there. Head out over this way. We're talking about a couple possible areas where that transition area could be. It's been hinted at. Well, I'm thinking about the long curve out here. You just keep following the road here on Pleasant Valley. Keep following the road. That's a good possibility. Probably out back, more to the north. I want to say of the map if you're facing the farmstead. And no mail today. Let's look for that Sears catalog. Don't want to be rude. We'll close this. Yeah, so that's a couple possibilities. Actually, I've also been hinted at. It actually could be in one of the transition areas. Because if you think about those caves and everything, or in the mine, there's a lot of other areas that could easily lead to something else. So it's I've actually got the Long Dark on quite a few computers. Yeah, about 3 or 4, and I've got an Xbox One. So I'll have a character on every different part of the map. So I will be able to find it hopefully fairly quickly. Fairly quickly. Okay, one bad news I do have for you is that well, it's good news for me and kind of bad news for the update. I am getting married mid-September. So actually, we're going to be out in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. So I'm very excited, very happy for that. But unfortunately, I'm going to bring my laptop out, but no promises how much I can cover. If it drops when I'm out there, I will do the best I can. But I can't bring my studio out there, so that's just the way the cookie crumbles, I guess. I'll have it covered on YouTube for videos and everything. Will be covered the entirety I'm gone. I will not be on Twitch during that time, but that is about all I can do, unfortunately. I did break down, as we'll see, this is very empty. If actually you do this to Trapper's Homestead, it's very, very depressing, kind of loneliness. We broke down everything just for fun. I got about a couple hundred pieces of reclaimed wood, which was really the scary part. I got over 70 cloth for breaking down all the curtains, the pillows, and all that other stuff. So, survival time, I used to configure it at about 4,500 days based on your loot roll max time. But now it's kind of gone just bananas. It's really gone bananas with survival time, especially with keeping up your basic clothes. Yeah, it's crazy. Let's actually go through it. That will probably be fixed in the next update. It's just sometimes stuff doesn't hit the floor when you harvest those tables and stuff. The radio is about the only really thing I see on that. Yeah, this room isn't so bad. Because you don't take out a whole lot. It's not quite so depressing. So we'll head up. Actually, let's go in the kitchen. Bathrooms. That's not bad. Kitchen. Kind of is looking a little desperate, isn't it? It's just looking a little bit. Just want to show you I've got a lot of bear. Yeah, I've got about 40. I've got over a month. I got way over a month with the food. So we're doing pretty good. And there's a check on the clothes real quick. I've got some deer hide curing. But I do need to hunt down some more deer to just get that fixed up. Other than that, we're doing okay. One thing I do want to advise you made up before mid-September. Get a bearskin bedroll. I think we're going to need that. I think it's going to be a long track. We might be doing some sleeping outside. I think it's going to be a long track to that new area. That has also been hinted upon. But yes, Survivor AI, that is, let's see something interesting, which is another one of my viewers brought up a possibility of, if where the static bodies are those possibly just placeholders for the AI will be? That's a good question. It'd be very interesting. To throw the whole thing in a new dynamic with bodies at the dam. Carl in the camping office. It would be awesome if Carl was actually alive. Max's last stand. Things like that. The possibilities are pretty endless. As we're going through here, that's not so bad because you got the bed and the drawer and all that. This is the crib. It's got a little bit more space. I'm not banging stuff into still the creepiest picture ever. So this isn't as bad. If you do it to Trappers, I advise you just to try doing it at Trapper's Homestead. Break all that furniture down. You're going to need a hatchet for that. It is bleak and depressing. I just did not want to stay there after that. Anyway, so yeah, mid-September for the new map. A whole new region. I think there's going to be a lot to this one. I think there's going to be a whole lot. Yeah, so like I said, possible Survivor AI. That would just flip the script, as it were. And still no word. I will keep my ear out for Hinterland's merchandise store. I would like to get some more swag for the studio. That's always an awesome thing. Alright guys, that's all for me. I will be rolling out more Long Dark gameplay. I think the strike, we still got about 3 more days. They did say they rescinded it, but I'm pretty sure these guys lie through their teeth, to say the least. But I will be launching a full investigative series on everything those guys are up to right now, as soon as I get this strike cleared up. So, alright guys, I will keep on trucking along on this run here. I'm just trying to kind of stay in the spot. I don't want to go too far because I think Pleasant Valley is going to be the place to be. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Where possible areas you think the new transition area might be. Might be one of the places I'll be checking out when it drops. Never know. I'll be checking a lot of areas. But alright guys, that's it for me right now. I will be rolling out, like I said, rolling out more Long Dark gameplay videos as soon as the strike is up in a couple days here, hopefully. And I'll probably do a little bit of YouTube gaming. That's out. That's one of the things don't have the right to right now, unfortunately. But alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like and subscribe as always, and I will see you in the next video.